Who is John Foxhole? A veteran of dozens of wars, hundreds of gameplay hours, as experienced in small squads as he is in large-scale battles. This is His Art of War, a series aimed toward teaching players to reach the height of their warrior potential. This episode will feature a comprehensive guide on the aiming mechanics of Foxhole, as well as my personal philosophy and strategies in aiming. While seemingly simple, aiming is more complex mechanically than it might seem at first glance. To start, let's unpack the whole of the aiming UI. When aiming, there are 5 UI elements to pay attention to. The first is effective range. This white line conveys the effective range of your currently equipped weapon. Shots intended to go further than this white line will do less damage or simply phase out before making it to the target. The second and third elements are the reticle and recoil. These 4 white lines represent the recoil and spread of your shots based on your current stability and where your mouse pointer is. Stability goes down while you are moving or shooting, and goes up while still, raising faster when crouched and fastest when prone. The white dot in the center of the recoil UI is your reticle. This indicates the end path of a shot made in an optimal situation. This reticle can be closer or further from your mouse cursor position based on obstacles in your line of fire. The fourth UI element is the elevation indicator. This orange line indicates visually the elevation between the ground and your mouse cursor, even though it is always below the reticle. You can increase or decrease the elevation of your shot by putting your mouse pointer directly onto something above the ground level of your target, like a wall or windowsill, or something below the ground level of your target, like the start of a slope or inside a trench. The final UI element is the red line. This line indicates that there is something blocking the trajectory of your shot in between your mouse cursor and the reticle. The start of this line will always be the reticle, which will indicate the obstacle. The reticle is the most crucial element of the aiming UI, as it is the main indicator that a shot will hit or miss, while the other elements provide secondary information to assist in aiming. Note that in Foxhole, recoil is not just a horizontal spread, but also vertical. With high recoil, your bullets can veer left or right, but also up and down. When shooting at a target, there are 3 areas where you want to put your mouse pointer. In front of the target, past the target, and on the target. Aim past the target to get the most visual information about your aim and your shots. Aim in front of the target in situations where you have limited time to aim, the target is very close, or the target is a vehicle or structure. Aim directly on the target if the target is in an awkward position, on a different elevation, or inside a building. Aiming past the target will always give you the most information about your shot, and is the most useful technique in general combat, as you can use the combination of the reticle and the red line to know your shots are going in the right place. Just keep throwing, I got you!
I'm out.
In my opinion, there are 2 styles of aiming in Foxhole, and you should strive to be experienced in both. I call these styles action aiming and precision aiming.
Thanks to the northeast.
Watch the west, I got that guy in the trench.
Yeah,
I got him. Action aiming is utilized when either you or your target is moving fast and in frantic situations, where seconds can determine if you kill your enemy or if they kill you. When action aiming, care less about making the perfect shot. Rather, just try to make sure the bullets are going in the right direction. Do keep in mind that moving your cursor closer to your character will cause the elevation of your shot to lower. In close range combat, recoil may not be a limiting factor in whether you will hit your target. Precision aiming is utilized when a target is far away, in cover, or is in general hard to shoot at. When precision shooting, take into account elevation, recoil, and effective range. Targets who are prone or on a different elevation may require you to place the cursor directly onto them or risk shooting over or below them. Some weapons, like grenades and rockets, have an arced aiming UI, and I divide these into two categories: high arc and low arc weapons. When aiming high arc weapons like grenades or arc RPG launchers, make sure the arc ends directly on top of where you want the projectile to hit. Remember that you can cook grenades for about 1 to 2 seconds to have them explode on impact. For low arc weapons like a cutler or a venom launcher, make sure the arc ends directly in front of your intended target. If you aim directly on your target, your shot will frequently arc into the air, over your target and wasting your shot. Many players use aiming to see further away from their character. While this is a good strategy, remember that aiming at the furthest possible range will cut off your view to your sides and behind you. Unless there is something that requires your direct forward attention, remember to stop aiming and check your surroundings every couple seconds. What you can't see will kill you.
No wind damage, really nice.
And that's it for my guide on aiming. If you found this helpful, please like and share this video, and feel free to ask any questions or leave a comment below. And I'll see you on the battlefield.